Hello, I'm Hornbill TV. Ajila Kobor Eniga Chanadiase. NH29 Tsutsa Village, Kohima District landslide to in a Rasta Bon Huado, Dostino Borhishe. Heavy vehicles to state de Jobole Tagiakan, Idia, neighboring villages can be stranded to Inase. Idu Nishnaji, Bharat Benz Company, Chumugedima Pra stranded drivers can get essentials, Konoba Park Kurisha. Ibidula details over.
Hornbill TV aji yare jada village te ahi gina ase yare landslide hoi gina Manipur ja laga Nagaland la capital Kohima ja laga main lifeline do bon hoi jai gine thaga rasta bia hua do 10 din upor hoi jaise aru yare trucks kan hoile bi phashi gine thaga do 100 upor heavy vehicles kan bi ahi gine yare 10 din upor phashi ne ase to alag manuhan kalibi driver hange kotha goyatan bra janai dia hisab manuhan especially Naga manuhan good Samaritan kan ahi gine tahange bhal kam kuri gine dia laga through brahi tahan mainly survive kuria labi janai dia ase to aji yare arubi ekbar Bharat Benz commercial cars bika laga brand ekta company ekta bi ahi gine yare tahan goodwill donation bi kurishe driver khan ke bak kurine jaise tan saman bak kura khan do torchlight kan umbrella aro alag kha saman chawal holibi potato onion kan aro oil tan ituan bi tail khan bi bakurasi itu nishna mohan yere tai khan laga Bharat Benz laga bra division ahi gina na ekbar division la nam aro designation koi diwa
mola nam to KCC poreng ami tole yetela area sales set ase aro mola ete thaka to HR
ya toni kali ase mola nam aro moi Bharat Benz la HR ase JK tracking la
all right mohan Alakhan de najagi the first to manuhan bi janiole mon thayo what exactly is Bharat Benz na to what is Bharat Benz
mohan lao to Bharat Benz squad hole mohan tole commercial vehicle ase mohan to truck bus tipper uton mon bikiri kore aro most properly mohan la ite gari thaka tole maximum mohan la gari bi ase ite mohan la driver khan bi ite than phasina duk paina thaka karne manu to hunina dikhina mohan bi aha ase ite
alright aro apni han ajib bhag kuria saman khan do ki ase apni koi diwa
ini essential needs kan na example dal rice potato onion mustard oil torchlight and umbrella na ni essential needs kan bhag kore ase
okay so sabi landslide inega hua do manu bishi bi itu laga necessity manu duk pala necessity bi jani gine ahine bhag kore ase apni han laga itu manu yare laga dealership kan hoiliwa drivers kami bishi duk pala apni tia bi koishna so when did you realize the need to come up with such a donation aru apni han saman kan do iman bhal saman kami dishe especially umbrella or torchlight drivers kami tuan lodo iman khushi pai dai saman ekta notun ase ko ase different from the others also na to when did you realize the need to be carrying out such a distribution drive
mohan saman nadia gade mon bi bhabna kurise usually to ene so manu bi ration pani to dia ase mon bi dikhi ase holi mohan ininga needs dimu na jun to tahan pichi de holi na cholao paru not only yete apni an ite phasa dem dekla no hoina tahan ininga man saman de to pichi de tan saigina mon ki bi yad kuri thagina a mon bi to din to ininga phasina thaka dem de uto saman bra mon ki man modot paisi de koina manu to bhabna kuri thagina say like umbrella tan rainy season de anytime tan cholao paru torchlight tan rati de ni tan journey jai maximum to commercial vehicle to tan rati de tan journey kore utone mon torchlight to every time tan needs thayo utone utu saman to manu bhabna gune di thaka mon bi
so what was like the common or the general reaction of the drivers and the people traveling with them what was like the common reaction when you started distributing this especially the content of your distribution na koi dia nishna khala bi ase but itu umbrella ro torchlight bi thaise so what was their common reaction on that
ini bishi bhal kam kore se goina kushi aro umbrella dikha do itu to lagi thaka saman dagise bishi bhal ise tohan bangya dia do goina itu comment to bishi ola deitu thakise
okay all right itu question aro alag ekta do sabi mohan rasta do itia 72 hours ultimatum to digina je and if it doesn't open today state government he take over kuri lole kwaje rasta do na but still if at all naho lage, but if this crisis persists, apnian plans aru asna nei ne ga ine help kan bi kurule.
Of course, man, tahan ki holibi koya se holibi mohan bili mala plan ase. In case iniga aro lamba jaisi gule to mohan la faliber man ki pare man madad kuruwa aro tu mohan ekla nohi na. Yeti kiman ta dealer ase. Tahan bi age bari na aro aigina ina madad kurule to sob la burden bi alo halka honi gine moi tu koi diu man ase media la through pra.
Aru sabi Bharat Benz to the first company in Nagaland, I think na apnian koi dia nishna na. So Bharat Benz to itu laga company to Nagaland de first time chumukidi mare ahigine ase tahan la branch ta debi ase aru tai khan laga main dealership to heavy vehicles khan ho na aru aji kali to ine bishi bag itu company ahija pichire ahaja trucks khan dikhi thage mon Bharat Benz likhi ne bi thage trucks khan do to tahan itu laga main dealership to tahan tare main office ase aru office timing khan do kinega ase apnian
I mean morning starting to 9 plus shuru kore aro ending to month 5 ase till 5 ase timing to le. Holibi mohan la service time to le 24 hours ase. Tate eku timing na kite bi breakdown hole mon anytime mon joina udu good hege service to le.
Aro sabi ekta interesting hole to mohan khara koi thage etu Bharat Benz la de aro apni han la yare laga driver bi tahan aina goodwill donation kuri gine dishe aro etu Bharat Benz laga dealership la truck ekta asna to lastly ekta question hudiule mon on behalf of Bharat Benz, what message would you like to give out through this goodwill donation that you have done today?
See, as a Bharat Benz, I just want to say one thing that Amikhan dole duk dikdar do holibi hodai apni na khara ase. So driver khan holibi tan mon chinta na kurbi. Apni kole thakilibi kiniga thakilibi amingala dealer ite thagana.
Yanpa Baptist Church laga pastor Ranla Moki Konge Maria laga hatsa illegal taxation diktar dia pui khila aro manukhan ge murawule tamgi dia khilaf kurigina September 2 de Woka town de ekta public rally Lota youth hohopra Lota hoho niche de matigina ase idu rally do Woka town police point pra shuru kuribla ase press release se Lota youth hohopra kushe idu call do anti social elements sob laga khilaf kuribule nimide ase idu nimide public khan ge aro organizations khan ge madi ase nijor laga traditional kapra julaina ahibi koina Ralan area Lota Hoho aro Yanpa Village Council Bramilaina aji peace rally organize korina loise Yanpa Bazaar Junction de Taikan lagar member ekjon aro Yanpa Baptist Church laga pastor opor heinous crime hui jabra 24th August de action manu akhe givi koina thaga kun NSCN GBRNR khango group laga cater tagishe edubra eku reason na thagina pastor opor arms chulabra rally de hundreds nishna youths elders aro maki mota milaina ahishe Ralan area public kanpra placard thurina law enforcing agency ge culprit to NSA under book kurina stringent punishment dibule mangishe rally de Yanpa Village Council Ralan area Baptist Churches Association Ralan area Students Union Lota Students Union Dimapur Lota Youth Organization Ralan area Lota Hoho aro Lota Hoho headquarter kanpra address kurishe 14th Nagaland Legislative Assembly 5th session laga day to day Chief Minister Nipiriobra National Highway 29 de diktar ahi thaka obor jinda dikaina agide administration thaka time de problems thaka aro itia edukan thik kuribule koshish kura obor kotha kurise Rio Goshe NH 29 ge upgrade kuribule commitment to 2015 to 16 de shuru hoise kintu edu homoide rasta bon hwa do unfortunate ase goshe NHIDCL aro alag agency kan lode disappointment hwa janaina Riobra Union Minister Nitin Gadkari ge lokpa yat kurina goshe daijun NH 29 project fail hwa kotha kurina contractor kan laga khilaf criminal cases thalia goshe substandard kam nimide taikan bishi bia kam gria sekoina Rio goshe Gadkari prabi support dishe state government pra legal action lobule pisariado substandard saman aro construction techniques kan chula oborbi CM bra khushi na ba janaishe kintu PWD bra bypass rasta banaina rakya appreciate kurishe
With the government of National Highway acknowledges that there is a slackness, complacence on the part of NHIDCL and executing the contract work of National Highway 29. If the government acknowledges, what kind of action you are contemplating to take under the National Highway law?
Allow me to introduce. As mentioned the then Honorable Prime Minister Vajpayee came to Nagaland in October 2003 when I took over as CM. He was very kind, and out of his 1,000+ financial package, whole land from Dihor to Kohima was committed. Unfortunately, BJP-led government by Vajpayee lost the Lok Sabha election in 2004. And this national highway was kept in the cold storage. When the UPA 1 and UPA 2 came to power at the center. Also the other commitments were also not sanctioned. Only when BJP-led government, NDA, came to power after UPA 1 and 2, the commitment started around 2015-16. And very unfortunate that we face these two blockages, one during UPA 1 and 2, and when this commitment was started, again, we are happy, we are extremely happy that NHIDCL could come. They are the Government of India, PSU is the agent of the central government. We thought they will do a good job. But when the other day, when I met the MRTH Minister, Nitin Gadkari, by coming, he summoned the NHIDCL people in his room. And as I entered, I greeted him, "Good morning, sir." He said, "Good morning, Rio. I'm told you had filed criminal case against my people." I said, "Yes, because they are doing horrible jobs." And then his other sentence was, "Good, you filed. Issue warrant of arrest, non-bailable." That is the comment of Indian Home Minister. And all the officials were there. Then we start discussing. And they admit their failures. And in Pakla Pahar area, exactly after 1 year, the completion, the road was stopped. We were using one lane the whole year. And exactly after 1 year, another rockfall came and hit a car. So, the state government, after we had meeting with the department, we decided that we'll file a criminal case, FIR, and we registered. And that's how the case is going on. It is very serious. In other states also, the state is filing case against them because they have not done a good job. In that meeting with Nitin Gadkari, my last visit, the NHIDCL said we could not foresee the soil condition, the nature of topography and the formation. So we have decided to deploy a scientific study, a consultancy, but this process will take 1 year. So even present this phase 3 mudslide that is coming. Our land owners are abstracting boulders wherever it is. And the base, all the rock formation is taken out. And then in that, another digging for expansion of roads space to 4-lane road. It is done. But you all have seen in that CC concrete retaining walls also. They have not put a single MS road. And when the weight comes, the concrete wall is just breaking and falling. Because there is nothing to hold. There is no base, and the CC wall has no iron rods. What technology? What engineering? So, after our many meetings, they started using MS road for the concrete walls. But I don't know how good is the base and whether they are putting the wings, otherwise it cannot carry the load. And they started all this again during the monsoon. That's why it is a mess. And human being, we have limitation to fight against the natural course of calamities. It is very unfortunate. And honorable members raising 0R, raising questions, they had totally failed. How many years the road to Zenaboto faced the problem? Earth cutting was done, and then it did not do the road properly. Mudslides continued, then even road to Mon, even road to Longland, all this we had wasted 4-5 years. Somehow it has improved a little bit. And therefore, the NHIDCL, their commitment in front of Union Home Minister, Union MORTH Minister, we hope that NHIDCL will do scientific study and the consultancy to do how the road should be built. Meanwhile, in Pakra Bahar, the PWD department, they had made a bypass road from all the Nichagar gate, going up the hills and coming down in New Chomkanima. So, by this season, there will be pliable. But up here, just a small stretch from Padutsar to Zubza River, on the other side, up to National Highway 61 is good. It's 2-lane and comfortably vehicles are flying. Therefore, I think National Highway agencies and the state PWD should coordinate so that where it is possible immediately should be done so that people do not face such hazardous. And I hope this time NHIDC will do. But I fully agree, if there is needs to file another IFR, file case against them, be NHIDCL or be even the firms who are doing the work, if they are lacking, admitting their failures in the government reply. And if they don't give their commitment, they have given commitment to me also a lot of time, they fail miserably. And therefore, it is a very bad situation for us.
MLA Dr. Sukhato A. Sumibra, Jai Thaga Nagaland Legislative Assembly de unresolved Nagaland political talks aro underground factions pishi ulai thaga bor kotha kuria homai house ke janaishi ki 3 moina de 318 young graduates ekta group te join gorise MLA bra sawal gorise ajigali young educated youths kan ki rasta de jai ase taikan underground de join koria laga ultimate aim ki ase constructive purpose thagigina na society ge phal gurubo karne na ki karne ase idu phal bra bhapna kurubole lagya goche sukhato brabi naga political issue kundu idatakpi solution na pai na ase idu borbi house te highlight kurise political parties kan campaign resolutions commitments dia aro factions kan government of India lode agreement sign gura khan sawal hodise
we are seated here in this August house. What is going on the ground, in ground reality? How many of our educated youths are going where? We have said we have 26 different factions in 15 different designated camps. Now, in the last 3 months and 2 days, one faction alone, 318 young graduates have joined that particular faction, that particular group. And what is the ultimate aim of 318 graduates, young graduates joining this faction? Is it with a constructive purpose for the good of the society? Or what is their ultimate aim? We need to ponder over this very seriously. Today, I would like to draw the
Idia garne manase site ke bi Hornbill TV